CRIEnglish.com, connecting China with the world.
Peking opera is a Chinese national treasure with a history of 200 years. The makeup which the actors wear is a necessary element of this unique dramatic form. Here in the ancient street in central Beijing, this shop is a must-see for Peking opera lovers. Clay Peking opera face masks have become an art in their own right. In this shop, masks of different colors and various sizes are available for purchase. This is the young owner of the shop.
我叫林回，是咱们这个泥塑彩绘脸谱的传承人。
My name is Lin Honghui. I'm 29, and I'm an inheritor of clay mask painting. This is my studio, a place where I can draw and exhibit all my works.
In the room, Lin uses vibrant colors to distinguish the different stage characters.
用颜色来代表性格。
Different colors are required to create the different personalities. For instance, red represents faithfulness and integrity. White means cattiness and guile. Black resembles recklessness and irritability. Yellow shows cruelty and cunning, while blue means commitment and bravery.
To create these masks, one must be familiar with the connotations of the different colors, but the essence of the art lies in the creation process.
先是做成坯子，拿泥，然后
First thing is to make a clay face and paint it white. Then it's time to use brush pens to draw lines using red and black. Those are the main colors for the makeup, to divide the whole face into 3 main parts. And then fill in the parts, which create the mask's personality. Finally, lacquer the red and black
这一个
parts.
作品基本上就完成了。
It is easier said than done, even for the talented Lin. When he was a beginner, the initial line drawing was the biggest challenge.
当然，你画10个、20个时候，可能你还有
People may be patient if they draw 10 or a dozen faces, but it's hard to keep sitting still after they finish 1 or 200 faces. Everybody can draw some lines, but it's not an easy job to paint it symmetrically. We need to practice everything step by step.
Now, Lin is a professional artist. His love for his craft and his professional skills have come from his family, particularly from his mother, who influenced him as a child. This is Lin's mom, Tong Xiufen. She is also a master of Peking opera facial art.
我画了32年了。
I have been drawing for 32 years. I studied art when I was young, and luckily I met my teacher in the 1970s. I was very interested in painting masks and have been drawing till now. The largest of my works was more than 1 meter, which I made with my teacher, and the smallest one is as small as a fingernail.
Till now, Tong owns some of her master's works.
它的好处就是说能够欣赏时间很长。
The advantage of this kind of clay paint is it's long term. I collected lots of my teacher's works, and the oldest is more than 40 years. And now we use gypsum to make faces, which helps preserve them for an even longer time.
The charm of the colorful masks attracts not only her son, but also her husband, who has devoted himself to the most tiring part of the whole process.
My husband makes all the initial clay masks using molds, because other people can barely meet my requirements, and if the surface processing is not good enough, it will affect the drawing. My husband has done the boring work for 32 years.
But even the support from family members may not be enough for her.
我将来希望就是要有人喜欢学。
I hope more people can learn this art, so my son isn't left as the solo inheritor. The painting of masks is what I've done for my whole life, so I hope it can be passed down for generations. My sight is not as good as before, but I'm willing to offer tutoring for those who'd like to learn.
But there is something she can't teach: how to improve the traditional art and make it fresh and exciting. Fortunately, her son Lin has made some attempts.
戴脖子带领子啊，旁边这种装饰。
I started with adding some traditional buttons, collars, and some other decorations to the bare faces. And now I use some novel images, like cartoons, in order to attract more people, especially the youth. Only when young people are fond of it can the traditional art be handed down to the next generation.
This is one family who hopes that the Peking opera art will capture the attention of a new audience, and in the meantime, they will continue preserving their craft.